It's Mrs. Blue, back with another art project. As always, let's start out with business. I have a YouTube channel called Mrs. Blue. Let's make some art. And if you complete the projects, you can send me an email with a picture of your completed project to jlpic@cps.edu, and you might have a chance of winning the virtual golden paintbrush. So, with that said, I need to preface today's golden paintbrush winners with a little story. I am a teacher today because of a trip I went on in college, a service trip to the Dominican Republic, where they told me I needed to teach preschool. I had never taught before or even considered teaching in my life. I thank that trip today for making me a teacher, and now 20 years later, I'm still here. So I am very thankful for that trip for a million different reasons. Another reason I'm thankful for that trip is for meeting a young lady named Jamie, who went with me as a student. Jamie now, of course, has a family of her own. She is one of the most incredible people you will ever meet, who is continually working with her family to make the world a better place. And I'm constantly impressed by her. So, without further ado, the golden paintbrush today goes to Jamie and her adorable family, Mark and Frida. Look at them completing these 3D hands, sitting together, watching me on the computer. I mean, pretty impressive. These are near perfection, if not beyond perfection. This is a really artistic family. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I think Frida's is the best. Sorry, guys. So this is super impressive. I don't even know what to say. I can't even believe this family is watching my videos because I have the utmost of respect for them. Okay, so let's look at today's project, my dears. Today we're going to complete this close-up image of an owl. Now, what you will need today is you can use a white paper. You can definitely use white paper. However, I think that it turns out really, really awesome on brown paper like a grocery shopping bag. So I know we're all using reusable shopping bags, but if you do go to the grocery store and you ask for a paper bag for your groceries, you can sort of recycle the paper bag on this project. So this is just, grocery shopping bag, over this way. And you can just cut out a rectangle if you turn it this way to make a piece of paper like this, which is exactly what I've done. So this is what you will need to create and let me show you. You can make your owl look like this. You can always color them however you want, which is the beauty of art. You could color yours like this. Look at, this one's colored like a snowy owl, but the exact same concept. So super cool. Although, if you're gonna do this one, you're really gonna want the brown paper because white crayon does not show up on white paper. Okay, so you're also going to want as many natural colored crayons as you can find out of your collection. So here, let's see if I can make these show up better on this brown paper. Here's my brown paper. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so I dug through my crayons and I found all of the super natural looking colors like this. And this is what we're going to use to color our owl. You don't need all of these. I mean, if you have 3 or 4 natural colored crayons, this owl will turn out amazing. All right, so here's my brown paper. It is facing horizontal the long way, not the tall way. So we want our paper facing the long way, and we're going to start out with pencil and eraser. As always, we pretty much always start out with pencil and eraser. Okay, so let's start by making, I have too much stuff at my table here. All right, let's start by making let's make the nose directly in the middle of the paper. I mean, I think that might be a good place to start. So we're going to make kind of just a triangular shaped nose with our pencil, like so. Oh, good. I'm glad you can see this on the screen. I was worried on this brown paper. So I'm going to make kind of just a triangle nose like this. You can make yours skinnier or wider. It is totally up to you. Just a triangle like this. And then I'm going to make a line that kind of angles towards the corner, like so. And a similar one on the opposite side, like so. So just 2 lines like that. Then I'm going to make a line from this corner. I could even go over a little, just a touch, that angles to the bottom corner. Could be a little shorter. This one, same, angles toward the bottom corner. Right? Now I'm going to connect these bottom two lines with two little arches. So it's going to go 1, 2, like that. Then I'm going to make 2 eyes. And this is a bit tricky because you do want the eyes to be similarly sized. If you have one small eye and one large eye, it won't look right. So I am going to make an eye that goes like this, a nice half circle. And before I add any other details, I'm going to make the eye on this side. I'm going to use my fingers to measure kind of, just sort of. Put a little mark right here so I can see how wide this eye is. And then it looks like it goes down about this low on the paper. So again, I'm making them similarly sized, not too shabby. Okay, this one might be a touch bigger, but that's pretty close. Now I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to make a second line like that, and a second line like that. And I'm going to make a spot of light right here and in the same spot as if the light's shining here, shining on the eyes, on this side. And that's all we're doing with our pencil. That's why this project is so fun, because most of this project is just like sketchy coloring, but it turns out looking quite remarkable. So now I'm going to get all of my natural colors. Let me see if I can put them here so you can kind of see them laid out, and I am going to start coloring. I think I am going to color, I'm going to color the eye part black right here first. And this is tricky to really make sure you don't color the spot of light. You could color this dark eye portion in with your pencil too. It might be a little bit more precise than using this black crayon. Around that spot of light. Okay. And now I'm going to outline this part of the eye, like so, and the nose. I'm going to color a bit lighter with the black in the center, darker on the outside. Again, you can color however you like. And I'm going to color some white. See with this brown paper how fun it is, because all the colors really show up. Oh, look at that, I broke it. Use the opposite end. Show up so bright. And the more dimension we add, the better it's going to start to look. Okay, so I'm going to need that white crayon a lot. Let's start by coloring in this center space with white, like so. And remember, whatever direction you're coloring, that does show up on the final artwork. So if you're coloring in kind of like circles and scribble scrabbles, you will be able to see that on your final artwork. So I always try like this motion on the face, the feathers on the owl's face probably go in a downward motion like that. So that's kind of the same direction that I try to color so that I'm sticking to the same direction as the owl's face. I want to make sure it looks like feathers. I'm going to keep going down in this area. My nose is itchy today. Does that mean you're all thinking about your most favorite art teacher, Mrs. Blue, while you're working? Isn't that what they say when your nose itches? Someone's thinking about you. Okay, now I as you know if you watch my videos before, I always pick kind of a darker yellow because I think the regular yellow just doesn't ever show up as well. So I like to color in this area with yellow. Some of my black crayon mixed in, but that's no problem on this project. It will still look fantastic. Yellow, just like an owl's eye. And then, let's see if I can use this little part of the crayon to make a little spot of light right here. Color that in white. Okay, now I'm going to color white along the top of this space. This paper's a little bit thin, so I have to be a little gentle. Gentile. Oh, yeah. And I think I'm going to color, I better get that longer white. That's a bit hard to hold on to. Like this, kind of a fan motion around the eye, like this, and around the eye, like this. Woohoo! Okay, now let's get some gray. Oh, you can't see that at all. Let's get, you see some pencil? A little bit. I'm going to add just some kind of fur lines in here. You know, sometimes we have to improvise. Couldn't see the gray crayon on top of the white, but I can sure see the pencil. I think that gray crayon was just a little bit too light. Again, just some more feather lines. And now maybe some brown I can add in here just a little bit. Give it some dimension. Oh my goodness, this guy's gonna look so old and wise. Can sell us some glasses. Are an owl selling glasses these days? Okay, now I'm gonna keep this same brown, why not? And I'm gonna do another fanning motion in here. I don't know if fan motion, if that's the right word, but just a sunburst or a firework, I suppose. Okay. Now let's get a different brown. So we'll use this lighter. Oh yeah, this brown is called burnt orange. And it does have a great hue of orange, which is looking super fantastic. Okay. I like to keep the similar colors on each side. Here we go, ladies and gents. And now, let's do some more white. Why not? The more you layer, the cooler your owl will look. Now let's use, I'm going to use some gold. Oh, it doesn't show up on the paper. Not cool. Let's try just regular brown. Totes my goats. That color works. All the way off to the edge of the paper, right? I love when we work off the edge of the paper, really utilizing our whole, can't see what I'm doing, there we go, our whole paper. Here we go. Okay. Wow, that is awesome. Now I am going to do the bottom using a sweeping motion like this, going in that same arch shape, right? We're going to keep that same shape, and then I'm just going to start layering it up. I have more I could put over here too. And where's the white? Layer it. Layer it. Oh yeah. And I'm going to start coloring up here in this motion. Up over here, and more. Look, I am just doing a terrible job of wrinkling out my paper. But look, it's starting to look like an owl. I'm going to put this version up here because I really layered on this version. Look at that guy. So you can look at that one. Here, I'll put the snowy owl up too. Let's see if I can fit them both. Almost. There you go. Here, let's go down just a touch. Look at that, guys. See? So fun. So now you can create an owl just like this, and all you need is a shopping bag, some natural looking colored crayons, and the ability to just kind of go to town. So this is a super fun art project that you can create something pretty simple. And it looks not simple. It looks super hard. But as you can see, it wasn't. So I hope you enjoyed the project today. And I'll see you again tomorrow with another Golden Paintbrush winner and another fun project. All right, bye guys. Have a great day.